Well, hello there. How you doing? Welcome to Wigs and Combat Boots. My name is Teresa, and today we're going to do an unboxing. I happen to keep tabs of wigs on sale or for sale on Amazon. And every once in a while, they do these things where they've got a whole bunch of colors in the same wig, and for some reason, some of those colors end up being drastically reduced in price for maybe a day or two. And it just so happened that this next wig was one of those instances. I can't tell you how lucky I am. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to mention this to you, is that sometimes you need to just look around and see what's out there. So on Amazon, I happened to find this Gabor wig. This is Dress Me Up in the color GF511 Sugar and Charcoal. Y'all know I am a sucker for salt and pepper. Why? This is why. Because it matches my hair anyways. So we're gonna go ahead and unbox this together. Here goes the lid. At the time that I bought this wig, which was within the last week or so, Amazon had it for $80. All the other wigs were 400 plus. Now I know on various other websites, other wig store websites, so here it is in its full packaging. Here's the netting and of course the tag. Maybe you'll get sales on it where it'll still be maybe $160, $180. But Amazon had this one color for $80. Is this pretty close? Yeah, I'd say it's pretty darn close, which is one of the reasons why in Gabor and Raquel Welch, 511, whether it's GF, RF, GL, RL, is one of my favorite colors because it so closely matches my hair. But $80. I was like, I gotta get this. There's just no way. And I'm dropping packaging everywhere that I could not get this particular wig. Since I haven't put her on my head yet, let's go ahead and take a look at her under the hood. She's got a very narrow left monofilament part, and you notice it goes all the way to the back of the crown, which makes it look a little bit more realistic when you do part that hair. Now the thing is though, it is a very narrow part. Not super narrow, it's about 1 inch wide, but no more than that. So if you want that illusion of scalp, you've got to stay within that right there. So if you prefer a middle or a right hand part, you're not going to be able to do that with this particular wig. She does have an extended lace front. Looks like it's been folded in a little bit. She has got her metal ear tabs on each side, and you know what, I'm starting to think that this might have been a return because these metal tabs are already bent. Again, I'm okay with. She's got an extended velvety nape with Velcro adjusters. Love the Velcro. Don't have to worry about those unhooking in the middle of the day and your wig falling off kind of thing. No, wig won't really fall off. But I'm just saying, it's a lot more convenient. You know it's going to stay. Now Raquel Welch's usually run a little bit larger, at least for me that I've experienced anyways. My head is a 21.5 inch circumference, so on the petite average size. So straight out of the box, without taking out the zigzag part, but I'll tell you right now, she's a keeper. I'm not returning her. Let's go ahead and put her on. Looks like she's a little bit of a face flopper, so definitely gonna have to work on that. This color is spot on for me. If you are a salt and pepper colored gal when it comes to your hairs, by golly, I cannot endorse this color enough because it is so closely matched. It kind of looks like, yeah, so chemo hair is coming in kind of frizzy. I mean, I had frizzy hair to begin with, but it's really coming in frizzy. All right, so when it comes to this front, because it's a little bit of a face flopper, one of those things that you want to do is try to guide those fibers back. Of course, the wig's going back towards my hair. Let's see if we can adjust this some so it's not so much of a face flopper. Her fibers are heat friendly. So besides doing this, if this doesn't seem to work for you, you can definitely use a hot comb and kind of guide it back a little bit, which is potentially the next thing to do. Oh, no, it's working. Alrighty. If this wasn't to work for you, that's what I would recommend, is a hot comb or a hair dryer. Alrighty. This for me works. Okay, so Dress Me Up. Looks like kind of a lob, about a shoulder length lob kind of thing. Barely there waves. Let's take a 360 here. What do you think? I think those waves kind of remind me of Belle Tress's Stumptown just a little bit. Left hand side right here. This is, to me, a great grab and go. Just throw on and go and you're set. Just roll out the door. You don't have to fuss so much with it. I mean, want this bad boy under control, which is not gonna be that hard. And that extended lace that I showed you earlier, I'm trying to fix that again because I keep pulling her back every time I do this. Looks like there's a little bit of buckling here that I'll have to work on. It's not really buckling, it's folding underneath. And I think that's because it was, when the person returned it, I think they might have accidentally returned it with it folded underneath. But you know what? With the heat of your skin and even a little bit of a blow dryer and just holding it flat, that will keep it flat. And if you're really worried about it, you can always put a little bit of wig tape or wig glue to kind of give it and train it a little bit. But that's the same thing that a hairdryer would do as well. Just kind of warm up a little bit, not too much. You keep it on there and you're gonna end up melting that lace, and you don't want to do that. You just want to go ahead and have it stay. But for me, it's doable. That's how I would fix it basically. Now, if it were buckling where it was waves and things, that usually means that either the lace is stretched out or that the wig isn't on you tight enough. In which case, I would recommend, let's get this out of my face, I would recommend that you tighten up the adjusters, and that way you won't have to worry about that. I love this color. I love the style. I hope that in the next couple of years when my hair gets this long, that I can kind of do it this way. I know I've got curly, wavy hair, so it's going to be harder to style it straightish like this. Now, when it comes to Dress Me Up, she's, like I said, kind of a lob situation with some loose waves. So she's a heat-friendly style, or a heat-friendly wig. Her front is about 12 inches, which is about right. Her crown, so from the top here down to the bottom, is about 13 inches. Her back, which is just, not from the crown, but from the back down, is about 11 inches. Her sides, which are slightly layered, are about 9 inches or so. The nape is about 6 inches. And then her weight is 4.9 ounces. She is a light 4.9 ounces. I could wear her all day long. To me, this would be a great kind of dressier grab and go style. She is very, very lightweight, very versatile, very, I mean, the movement is it's just gorgeous. It just is, I love this. Now, one of the things I probably will have to do, we've already discussed that weird folding in. Maybe that's why it was 80 bucks, right? Anyways, probably what I'll do, because I noticed that the lace is just a hair lighter than my skin, is I'll probably put a little bit of powder on there just to kind of help her blend in a little bit better. It's an extended lace front, which means that you can see a little bit of my very low hairline. For me, because I've picked a wig that is the same color as my hair, not a big deal. If you choose to get a wig in this line that is a little bit different than your hair color, then of course you can go ahead and put in some root spray to kind of match it, and that'll work perfectly. There's a whole line of colors, beautiful colors with Gabor and Raquel Welch, which Gabor shares Raquel Welch's colors because they're made by the same manufacturer, which is hair you wear. It's not on the box, but that's who it is. So I love this style. This is a gorgeous style. So what do you think, guys? I know she's not a new style. She's new to me though, and that's why I wanted to bring her to you, because there are going to be folks out there who haven't had a chance to play with her before. And again, the colors that this wig is available in are just, it's a myriad basically. So there's got to be a color for everybody. If I can find this color, there's got to be a color for you. So leave me your thoughts. And if you are still hanging around, obviously you like this content. Or maybe you like me, or both. Or maybe you were just looking for some more information on Dress Me Up. In any case, I'm glad that you're here, and I hope that you decide to stick around for more videos in the future. So please subscribe, and if this particular video tickles your fancy, then give me a like. I appreciate that. And I also appreciate comments, constructive comments that tell me, hey, I like this, or maybe a different wig, or here's another wig I want you to look at, that kind of thing. I appreciate feedback as long as it's constructive. In any case, I am so glad that you're here, and I hope that you got something out of this video. Here's to a great rest of your day, and even better tomorrow. And I'm gonna see you in the next video. Here we go. I'll see you later.